Hey everybody. Been a while, huh? Yeah, it's been like a year since we've, played Trails to Azure. The moment that made me decide 100%, yeah, I want to become a voice actor. We're gonna do it again, starting from here. We're gonna finish Chapter 4 in a single night, and I'm dubbing all of it now that I've had a year more experience. Gotta stay hydrated. Let's go. Looks like the day's over.
Yes. All we have left of the itinerary is our team dinner. Right. Everyone, thanks for all you've done for me. I don't know how I can ever repay you. I know we didn't get to be teammates for very long, but I learned a lot. I couldn't be more grateful.
Come on, Noelle, we're the ones who owe you here.
These last 3 months have really flown by, haven't they? Though it was only 2 in my case.
I gotta say, the group ain't gonna be the same without you.
You guys, this is hard enough as it is. I mean, there's still so much business we left unfinished, like the cryptids and the pleuromographs. I'm really sorry to leave you all like this. I want to see it through to the end.
Hell, think of it this way. Our positions may differ when we wake up tomorrow, but we'll still be working for the good of Crossbell. That should soothe the patriot in you, though it may not sound so sincere coming from me.
Ozzy.
Still, I'm holding out hope that you'll come back into our loving arms when all's said and done. After all, you are expected to have a bright and promising future, aren't you? You're better off spending it with us instead of whittling your talents away in the CGF, one firefight after another.
Cheeky to the last, aren't you? Some things never change.
Jackassery aside, you ain't totally wrong. The commander would have endorsed your transfer here if you weren't a good fit.
That's right. We'd love to work with you again. You'll always have a home here, Noelle. And even if things don't work out that way, we can still meet up as friends on our days off. I anticipate you teaching me the ways of the road someday. You should expect to hear from me the moment I reach the minimum age requirement. Aw, Tio, I'd love to.
Thank you, Noelle. Between your driving, your combat skills, and the energy you've brought to the team, you've been an invaluable member of the SSS. But above all, your unwavering integrity and candor have been an inspiration for each of us.
Lloyd.
Even if we're apart for now, we'll always be comrades. So, if you ever need help with the CGF, we're only a phone call away. And naturally, we'll be counting on you when the going gets rough, just the way we always have.
Of course, I'd be glad to help.
And so, our leader worms his way into yet another fair maiden's heart.
He can never last even a second without the spotlight, can he? Honestly.
Looks like you got your work cut out for you, Mademoiselle.
What does this have to do with me?
What are you guys whispering about?
Huh? Wait! It's not like that, I swear!
Oh? Methinks the lady doth protest too much. Is that a friendly rivalry I hear brewing? Now she just has to come back. Imagine Lloyd calling her Noe when she returns.
Randy, was he? That's enough, you two.
Deal, what are they talking about?
How you managed to pass the detective exam is beyond me.
I'll just shut up now. That evening, Lloyd and the others held a farewell party for Noel at the restaurant in Central Square. Sergei, Kia, and even Zyke came by to attend. As they enjoyed their meals and drinks, the bittersweet night rolled along. Then, the next morning, Noelle packed her bags and left the SSS building.
Man, what time is it? Wait, it's already morning? I'm starving. What time did that pizzeria open again? Actually, I think they just started taking orders from the Orbital net. I think I'll check up on that. Huh? What the? Who left all this garbage in the memory? No, wait. What even is this? A data structure? But this isn't just any old data in here. What the hell?
Damn. 2 days later, the referendum to gauge the Crossbellum public sentiments towards state independence was held. That very same day, the results were announced, and after 1 week had come and gone, Crossbell was locked on a collision course with destiny. Newsflash! Crossbell declares independence! Preface. The state election board has announced that over 90% of eligible voters submitted a ballot in the referendum, of which 70% were cast in favor of independence. This high voter turnout can be attributed to the anguish inflicted by the raid on Crossbell City. Many voters suspect that the attacks may have been perpetrated by the Empire or Republic. As such, these results could be a reflection of the average Crossbellan's frustration with the status quo. Regarding this result, the referendum was designed to gauge the opinion of the average Crossbellan. After the ballots were counted, however, something exceptional occurred. In spite of the admonitions of many Diet members, Mayor Croyce chose to disregard them all and declare independence unilaterally. This unprecedented move will doubtlessly have major ramifications on Crossbell's relations with its surrounding countries. In light of this development, we would like to stress that our publication is committed to reporting information as accurately as is within our capabilities. Dieter Croyce declares independence. At a press conference yesterday, Mayor Croyce declared independence on behalf of Crossbell's citizenry. In what he termed an official international proclamation, the mayor moved that the land be known as the independent state of Crossbell thereafter. Mayor Croyce then outlined his upcoming reforms aimed at cementing Crossbell as an independent nation. First, the creation of a state constitution. Next, the abolition of the state's subservient relationship with Ereboni and Calvert, including a repeal of the 10% revenue tax collected by these nations. Finally, the formation of the Crossbell Defense Force. This organization will unify the police and CGF, assuming their respective responsibilities of keeping the peace and maintaining national security. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I misspeak. Whatever. Anyways, following these announcements, Mayor Croyce said that the state government, soon to be the independent state government, would be enacting these changes within the next month. As for the declaration itself, even those well-versed in politics were taken off guard by the abrupt move, calling it an unusually swift development. Apparently, the mayor went against the cautious advice of Speaker McDowell in pursuit of this decision. It may be some time before all facets of this unprecedented declaration are elucidated. The reaction abroad, both the Imperial and Republican governments, the current suzerains of Crossbell, issued statements on the day of the declaration rejecting the bid for independence. The land of Crossbell State has a historical basis as part of the Republic's territory. the Republican administration proclaimed, rebuking the declaration as a matter of course. Queen Alicia II of Liberal weighed in, saying that while the will of the populace should be respected, the Declaration of Independence itself was greatly premature. The Principality of Ribaferia, who has requested confirmation of the situation, is expected to issue a similar statement. Meanwhile, the holy city of Arteria... it's Arteria. Meanwhile, the holy city of Arteria has opted against any formal statements. A nation is not made in a single day, said a bewildered PR staffer. Within Crossbell City, despite the widespread uproar caused by the sudden announcement, many citizens are welcoming the change with open arms. Others aren't quite so eager. I thought the referendum was just to gauge interest, one resident tells us. That was the only reason I voted in favor. The prevailing theme throughout this entire story is the ubiquitous confusion felt by everyone involved. That said, if Crossbell truly is set on independence, then this may only be the beginning of the troubles our fair state will face. Breaking news! Mayor Croyce declares asset freeze. Today, Mayor Croyce held an emergency press conference at Orcus Tower to announce that all foreign assets held by the IBC would be frozen. This policy will remain in place until Crossbell's independence is acknowledged internationally. This sudden declaration seems to indicate that the mayor, who also happens to be the IBC's CEO, is willing to exert his influence on foreign economies despite lacking the domestic authority to do so. Due to the sudden nature of Croyce's press conference, further details remain unknown. Before funds were seized, the IBC managed the majority of the continent's financial assets. The sudden withholding of said assets has caused markets across the Myria to plummet, with some reports describing mass pandemonium in the Republican Stock Exchange. We reached out. We reached out to experts for comment. Already, the impact on the international economy has been immense, explained one economist. It's difficult to tell how things that will progress. A diplomat had this to say. We want to be certain we understand the full extent of this freeze before taking further action. Urgent bulletin! The major powers ultimatum! According to a new report, both Erebonia and Calvert have held press conferences regarding the financial crisis. The Republican government demands that Crossbell State and the IBC revoke the asset freeze immediately. Failure to do so will be met with force, stated the Calvardian press secretary. Oh wait, is he killing the secretary? Whatever. Our sources claim that the imperial government has already begun mobilizing its army as well. It's possible these press conferences are meant to serve as an ultimatum. We will follow up on this story as we receive official communications. Let me try and keep this shit stable. Things have gotten pretty serious.
Yes. I wasn't expecting the situation to progress so quickly. I tried contacting Uncle Dita to ask about it, but I haven't been able to reach him. The same applies to Chief Sergei. He is yet to return after departing for headquarters this morning. Can it be that he's investigating the newly established defense force?
Probably so. After all, it came as a total shock. Not just for us, but the top brass too, or so I've been told. The hell's up with that? How could they not have known about it? What about Noel, Muriel, and the rest of them? What are they up to?
Unfortunately, we are also unable to get in contact with the CGF at the moment. I suspect they have chosen to remain silent due to the sheer volume of calls they're receiving. It's hard to blame them for that. But,
oh, god damn it! This shit is so fucking unbalanced.
if I can't get it stable.
There we go. Should be fine now, hopefully.
But I doubt everybody in Calvin will hold their tongues, seeing as all their assets have been frozen.
Oh wait, did I read that?
It's hard to blame them.
Whatever. Maybe I should turn the fan off. Maybe the fan's blowing. I don't know. They made it clear that they're prepared to use force. I can only imagine how tense things are at the borders right now. Sorry, Kia. This must seem so scary to you.
It's okay. I can tell whatever's going on is serious. I've been wondering, though. Where's Wazzy? I haven't seen him all morning.
Now that you mention it...
He said he needed to attend to some minor business. I believe it was moments after the chief departed.
Huh, really?
How irresponsible do you have to be to disappear at a time like this? Someone's at the door?
Wonder who it is. Yes? Who is it?
Oh, thank goodness you're home. It's me, Cecile.
Cecile?
Oh, hi, Cecile.
We weren't expecting you. Is everything all right?
It's not every day you drop in to see us like this.
I apologize for visiting out of the blue.
Wait, sorry, I did the LA voice guy.
I apologize for visiting out of the blue. If I may ask, Arios wouldn't happen to have come by here, would he?
Oreos?
No, not at all. Did something happen? Well, the thing is, he came to the hospital late last night and took Shizuku away with him. He even filed the paperwork to have her discharged, effective immediately.
What?
He did? Shizuku. I went to the Bracer Guild to see if I could figure out why, but not even Mikhail didn't answer for me. I thought it might be a long shot, but I decided to come ask all of you just in case.
So that's what brought you here. The hell's gotten into him all of a sudden?
The fact that it happened late at night makes it all the more dubious.
I doubt it's the chief. You call your Enigma if you need to reach us.
Do you suppose it could have something to do with Oreos?
Yes, this is the Crossbow Police. Special Support Sec...
Oh, Lloyd, think Adios, I got a hold of you! Whoa! Someone must have left the phone on speaker mode. Grace, is that you?
Who else is that kind of volume?
Grace, what's wrong?
Is everything okay?
Of course not! Something's wrong, and I mean big time wrong. I had to tell you right away. We just got a bulletin in from Orcus Tower. You're not gonna believe this. Teeter Croix has just been instated as the first president of the independent state of Crossbell.
What?
The first president? Hakotita? And you're certain of this?
Like hell she is. You trying to pull a fast one on us or something?
Listen, I thought it was a joke too at first. But then I took a look at the soldier delivering the news. He was decked out in this fresh white uniform. That's what he told us he was a part of Crossbell's newly formed defense force.
Really? A soldier? Wait, you can't mean...
Yep, he's probably a CGF guardsman, or he was anyway. Also, don't freak out on me here, okay? But immediately after President Croix took his post, he nominated a Secretary of Defense, and it's Arius McLean. Uh-huh. You mean... Arius?
What?!
The presidential inauguration is just about to begin. They're broadcasting it via the Orville Network, so make sure you tune in. Grace, we managed to get permission to cover the speech. Nice! Way to club and clutch, Reigns! Sorry, guys. I've got a feature story waiting for me. Gotta go! Is this really happening? I don't even know anymore. Arius is the Secretary of Defense? Damn, I gotta get more water. I'll be right back. Alright, got two, just in case. Alright. Then that makes him the leader of this new defense force! My voice is starting to... You're shitting me, right? What happened to being a bracer? What the hell's all this about Dieter becoming president? I cannot say either way, but we should watch his address in the terminal. On it!
Good day, my fellow citizens. Today I speak to you as Dieter Croix, the first president of the independent state of Crossbell. I'm sure that many of you are surprised by this sudden announcement. Nevertheless, I ask that you bear with me. For at this very moment, an unprecedented threat is advancing upon our fair home of Crossbell. We are being cornered by wicked, malicious forces that aim to strip away our dignity and trample underfoot all that is just. As I'm sure you're all aware, less than a month ago, these forces attempted to sink Crossbell into a pit of despair and sorrow. Of course, the wise citizens of Crossbell already know who it is I'm referring to. I would like to take this moment to finally incriminate these perpetrators by name. The Imperial Government of Erebonia. This is one of the malevolent forces I refer to. However, they are not the only criminals responsible for our plight. The Republican government of Calvert is just as guilty. They too have been making a mockery of our peace and honor while colluding with a known crime syndicate. For far too many years have they treated our Crossbell as theirs to control, vassal subject to the whims of its lieges. No matter what injustices they commit, we are forbidden by law from defending ourselves. Even to this day, they exploit us through obscenely high taxes, siphoning away our prosperity as if it were their own. And yet, their transgressions do not end there. We have reached a point to where our very livelihoods are placed in jeopardy. It is well known that this land had served as a war zone time and again, as these two nations fought for control over us. Many would consider that strife a thing of the past. That could not be further from the truth. Our state has suffered a number of inexplicable incidents over the last 70 years. They befell us in many forms: sudden explosions with no discernible cause, the mysterious fatal crash of one of our airships. And yet, while they appeared to be no more than accidents, deep down, all of us knew the truth. These cruel, indiscriminate tragedies that left us with no answers to soothe our mourning. All of them were caused behind closed doors by our enemy's petty struggle for power. However, when put before Adios, we crossbellings are equally as sinful. The sins we carry are those of cowardice and self-deception. To avenge the countless fallen souls victimized by the crimes of times past. To avenge those in the present still nursing their wounds from the rain in our city. And to ensure our children grow up in a glorious future of peace and dignity. We must discard the sins of deception and cowardice and stand valiant and proud. This is ridiculous. Well, he does make a fair point in some respects. It is with the intention of leading us to this brighter tomorrow that I have taken office today. But rest assured, this is only a temporary measure to respond to the urgent threats on our horizon. I heretofore swear an oath that our next election will be decided by popular vote, once peace is restored within our borders. With that, there is one other man I would like to introduce. He will play a key role in supporting the independent state of Crossbell. All of you here today will surely know him by name. Now, without further ado, I present to you the man who stood his ground with all of his might to defend Orcus Tower during the raid. Dubbed by me as the Divine Blade of Wind, he was formerly an A-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch. But now, he stands as Commander-in-Chief of our newly established Crossbell Defense Force. Ladies and gentlemen, Arius McLean! To reiterate, I am Arius McLean. Some of you may have concerns over one as militarily inexperienced as myself assuming such an important position. However, to compensate, I pledge to give twice the effort I did as a bracer to suppress the dangers lying before us. Both as the bulwark that protects Crossbell, and the blade that will slay anyone who stands in the way of our order and justice. As some of you are aware, Secretary McLean once served the Crossbell Police Department as one of its finest detectives. But most will know him better for the numerous international incidents he has resolved as a member of the Guild. With that in mind, I assure with the utmost authority that he will be the perfect man for this job.
Father, I don't understand.
Lloyd speaking!
It's me.
Chief! The inaugural dress!
Yeah, I saw it too. Right or wrong, CGF appears to have reassembled the Crossbell Defense Force. The police is going to be integrated into it as well. That includes all of us.
No way! So, Commander Bales is a part of this too.
You saw her up there You saw her up there next to McLean, didn't you? Looks to me like she approved its formation. I don't know what'll happen now, but I'd stay away from Walker's Tower. Those Defense Force soldiers are likely to be keeping it under strict watch.
Damn it! Understood.
I'll call you again. Don't do anything rash. Am I clear?
What did the chief say?
It was about the Defense Force. Lloyd explained the details of his conversation with Chief Sergei.
I see.
Damn it. You telling me Sonia's just going along with this?
Considering her position, it could very well be that she had no say in the matter. This would explain why Ario said Shizuku discharged from the hospital so suddenly.
Oh.
That makes sense. His new position would have impacted a situation.
Safer to keep her away from anyone that opposes the new setup, yeah?
It is hard to discount that line of reasoning for what we've just learned.
It's gonna be alright, Kia. I'm sure Arios is doing whatever he can to keep Shizuku safe.
Yeah, I know. But still, I'm worried about her.
Kia,
Sorry, Cecile, but could we ask you to man the fort here for a bit?
Lloyd?
I have no qualms with it, so long as you don't stay out past evening. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah. Listen up, team. I think our best course of action is to make our way to the Bracer Guild, first and foremost.
Yes, that will be wise. That will present a good opportunity to ask about Arios' circumstances.
No kidding. That came way the hell out of left field.
I understand. I'll stay here and watch the building with Kia. The situation has gotten quite dire, so please, be safe out there. Don't do anything too reckless, okay?
Yeah, we'll try. Thanks, Cecile.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
Be a good girl and stay here with Cecile, Kia.
Kia?
Kia? Whoa!
Kia?
What's wrong?
I get things are looking pretty messy, but you don't need to come chasing us down. Oh my god, my cat's kind of making noise.
I know.
Everything's gonna be alright, Kia. We may not know what the future has in store for Crossbow, but that won't change the fact that we'll always return to your side, Kia.
Lloyd. That much is for certain.
We always make it home, even on the roughest days, don't we?
So sit tight. We'll be back before you know it, Kia.
Ellie. Teal. Randy. Okay. Be careful, everyone.
Damn, Wazi's left the party, and oh wait, no, right, it's E Street. It's been a while since I played Crossbow. I mean, I finished Cold Steel 4 like a month ago, but Crossbow was a bit different. And Cold's still pretty informed, so. Pardon us.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Oh, hey there, SSS. Sheesh, if you guys clench any harder, you'd snap yourselves in two.
Normally I'd tell you to mind your own damn business.
There's no denying it today.
Why would Arios just up and leave us? I'm still in shock. Never once did I suspect he'd do something like this. I suppose the only real hint was that he'd been visiting Orcus Tower more frequently lately.
Right. I thought he was just going to discuss the guild's game plans for the future. Instead, he was off rubbing elbows and shaking hands with his employer-to-be. Actually, that's what we came here to talk about. Is Arya still considered a member of the guild? No. He suddenly handed in his resignation last night, along with his bracer badge. In typical Arius fashion, he finished up all of his requests just prior. He even included an outline of how the guild should proceed going forward.
As bad as ever.
Arios did always seem to be a methodical man.
Still, his resigning without notice is more than just a minor inconvenience for us. What's more, he's been instated as the state's Secretary of Defense, the Commander-in-Chief of the newly formed Crossbow Defense Force.
It terrifies me to think of what Aragonia's response to this will be. Especially considering the message the government sent them by freezing their international assets. Right. Calvert's reaction will be no less frightening. You can be sure of that.
Still, it's not like I don't understand the way Arius feels about all of this.
Scott?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Frostbound blood runs through my veins, just like his. Those inexplicable incidents mentioned in the address. Wait, no, the address. And those inexplicable incidents mentioned in the address used to happen several times a year. That much is for a fact. I don't know what the truth is, but deep down, every citizen in the state suspects the Empire or the Republic is behind them. Well, to be fair, there have been any accidents like that in some time. I think the last was 5 years ago. The one Shizuku and Saya, Roy's wife, were caught up in.
By accident, do you mean...
The truck explosion from half a decade ago. The prevailing theory is that the orbital engine malfunctioned, igniting flammable cargo on board, but it never did sit right. As a result of the accident, poor Saya lost her life and little Shizuku her sight. So that's how it happened, huh?
We have heard small portions of the story already, but the entirety of it is hard to take in. That must be why Arios quit the CBD and took up the supporting gauntlet.
I've come to know Arius quite well since he joined the guild. And yet, he never mentioned a word about the incident. It must have been weighing on him all these years. Wait, I just went right there. All these years. Taking that into account, I can see why he accepted such an important position. Mikhail. Forgive me for asking, but have you noticed anything suspicious about Arya's schedule up until now? Uh-huh.
What do you mean, Lloyd?
Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force. A heavy responsibility like that isn't the sort of thing you just agree to on a whim. Wouldn't it make more sense if he had been laying the groundwork with President Croix this entire time? This could go back further than we realize. The last few weeks, maybe even more. Mikhail?
That's what you're saying is right.
It's true that there were occasional conflicts of location in his reports. I figured they were just human error, considering the absurd number of requests he was handling. But now that I think about it, he isn't the type to make those kinds of mistakes so carelessly. So, each of those times he was actually meeting with President Croix. That's a pretty safe assumption at this point. Oh, honestly, Lloyd, your detective skills are so on the nose, it's almost scary. Thanks. Though, I'm sorry if I'm putting Arius in a bad light here. But while I'm at it, I may as well ask you another point-blank question. It's about the discrepancies between Aria's schedule and the locations he reported. Do you remember any instances of that from more than half a year ago?
Why that far back specifically? Wouldn't that be even earlier than when Mr. Croix became mayor?
Well, I doubt my memory is that good, but... Oh, there was this one time. When, exactly? It was the final day of the anniversary festival. He was supposed to travel to River Ferry on official good business. But he suddenly canceled at the last second, and he didn't even bother to notify us. Really? I pressed him on the issue once I finally caught wind of it, but all he told me was that he'd been too busy to make a report. Why do you ask, though? Do you think it could be related?
I don't know about that. The anniversary festival is probably the busiest time of year for us.
It would be perfectly understandable to overlook a single report.
The last day of the anniversary festival. That was the day of the auction.
You think the two are connected? I don't know yet, but my gut is telling me they are. We've been so busy that we've let too many fine details pass us by. Sorry, I have to take this. Crossville Police Department, Special Supports... Huh? Don't you mean Crossbell Defense Force Special Support Section? Is this who I think it is? Don't give the mystery man the phone possibly be. Guess right, you could win yourself a grand prize. A shiny, brand new... I've had enough of your pointless shenanigans. What are you doing back in Crossbell? Don't be like that. I thought we were just pals. I know things have been going off the rails, but you can spare some time to chat in person, can't you? I'm sure it'll be worth your while. Fine. Where do you want to meet? How about Crimson & Co., a.k.a. the former Ravachi compound? Let's rendezvous at the Don's old office. The basement room. Got it. See you there, buddy.
Was that Tao? Has he come out of hiding? He did contact us last time, after Randy went missing.
Wait, seriously? It wasn't him. It was Captain Arundel of the Imperial Army. What?!
Him again? You were right to ask what he's doing coming back to Crossbell.
Nothing good, that's for sure. He's got balls showing his face around here again. He said he wanted to speak with us at the old Ravachi compound. Given his ties to the Red Constellation, we can't be too careful. Still, I think it's in our best interest to hear him out. Guess so.
The risk is worth it. I do think we should fully prepare ourselves before going, though.
You kids never slow down, do you? Sounds like you have a real piece of work in your hands.
A Gerardo of the Intelligence Division. From what I hear, he's a thorn in just about everyone's sides.
You can always call us if you end up needing backup. Lynn's right. We still have a debt to repay for the wetlands. We appreciate it. We'll be sure to get in touch if it comes to that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be a lot quieter out of cutscenes. Even in combat. In combat, I'm gonna be quiet. As much as I want to do battle voices, the dialogue here is... Honestly, the dialogue this next 1 hour is just high energy. I need my voice. And I can feel it getting there. But I'm gonna keep going. I just gotta save it. We're gonna skip the Nielsen stuff. As much as I want to do it, I gotta save my voice. So, you know. There's no one posted here anymore.
I imagine the department had the foresight to look at the building before they left.
In other words, our favorite fly on the wall probably picked the lock when he got here.
Never mind that. We should head inside.
Wait, maybe I shouldn't have overwritten that. Whatever, anyways.
You should be further ahead.
Watch your step. It's time to find out what this is all about. Behind this door is Lecter Arendelle, captain of the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division. We have to be careful about what we do and say around him. It's best that we be prepared before going in. There. Once you proceed into the room, you will not be able to buy items, adjust equipment, or change your organs for some time. Be aware that any outstanding support requests will expire as well. Let's do it! Sup, guys? Working hard or hardly working? Good to see you have the decency to show up without inviting the defense force. Don't take that as a sign that we won't drag you out of here in handcuffs.
We know you had something to do with the Red Constellation's actions. There's no use pretending otherwise.
Enough for the song and dance. How about you tell us what you're doing here in Crossbell? Or better yet, where the hell my uncle and the rest of the Red Constellation are?
You would know. The Imperial government is their contractor, and you are the point of contact, are you not?
Alright, settle down, kiddos. One question at a time. First off, I took the early train from the Empire here just this morning. Old man Gilead's orders, if that wasn't obvious to you.
The Blood and Iron Chancellor.
For what purpose? Well, before I get into all that, there's a little nugget of info I think you guys would rather know first. The Imperial Army is planning to invade Crossbell this afternoon. What?
We're not falling for that.
Actually, I would doubt it. The way things are headed, he just might be telling the truth for once. Are they gonna go straight through Belgard Gate? Yep, there's an armored division ready to go at Gorelia Fortress. It's just one, sure, but
I think you know how it'll go. They've got the Empire's latest tanks with all the bells and whistles. Crossbow's armored cars are gonna get kicked around like tin cans.
We have to report this immediately to the the Defense Force. Whoa, 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 whoa.
There we go. No point. So you don't already know. We sent an official notice to the state government about this a while ago. But good old Dieter decided to keep our assets hostage at the IBC anyway. And then he went and crowned himself Prez. It's like, how stupid can you be? It couldn't possibly stop an invasion from the Imperial Army. Or can they? That's why I'm here in Crossbell. Hey, any of you seen Dieter's game here? What good is appointing Arius as Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Force going to do against those guys? I'm not sure. Arius is the strongest swordsman we know, but he's still just one man. Even he couldn't match it to a tank. Could it be that they have some kind of trump card up their sleeve?
Perhaps they've reached some sort of compromise with the Republic to keep the Imperial Army in check. If that were the case, the President would have been so critical of them in his address. He must be planning to confront Calvin as well.
That's exactly right. Huh?
You're...
Kilika!
A pleasure to see you again, SSS. And to you as well, Captain Ardell. I do apologize for my tardiness.
Don't sweat it. We were just getting started. So, how are things going on your guys' end?
Smoothly, more or less. As of now, an armored aviation division has been deployed to the outskirts of Altair. The Republican Army is on the move too?
Armored Aviation Division? You mean they're ready to attack from both the sky and the ground?
Correct. It's a unit equipped with the latest high-mobility tank models, as well as military airships. They are by far the most maneuverable division within the Republican Army.
You've got to be kidding me.
That makes this a pincer attack for both major powers. Between a rock and a hard place, to say the least. It doesn't take a political pundit to understand what brought about the situation. Even so, Dieter Croix refused to compromise, opting instead for drastic action. What he intends by it, however, is just about anyone's guess.
There's one more piece to this little puzzle we've got going. So here, I'll go ahead and answer that second question you had.
Second question?
You mean about where the red constellation is?
Yeah,
It's a pretty simple answer. You ready? Yeah, I don't know. No one does. Not even the Imperial government has any clue.
that could be! Why spend so much time building up a response just to admit you never had one?
So what? You're telling us that you're... So what? You're telling us that you had them tear Crossbell inside out and just let him on the leash after? Wait, no, off leash. Fuck. Just let him off the leash after? Actually, hold on a second. We know the Red Constellation had a contract with the Imperial government at the time of the trade conference. They were hired to kill the terrorists who were targeting the Chancellor's life. Isn't that right? Bingo! I guess you must have heard it straight from the military monster's mouth. Then, this is just a hunch, but could it be that the Imperial government's contract with him ended the moment the terrorists were out of the picture?
What? That would mean...
Now I don't like where this is going. Not gonna lie, Lloyd. That detective's nose of yours would be pretty useful in my line of work. If only you were a bit rougher around the edges. Then, was I right? Yeah. Nail on the head. The Imperial government hasn't had any contact with the Red Constellation since the trade conference. I thought it was pretty weird they didn't pack up and leave Crossbow as soon as their contract was over. Even I was shocked they decided to paint the town red the way they did.
No way.
Hold on, I'm gonna see what my cat's yapping about, and then I'm gonna go get more water.
Hey, Chef Soda, where's my love?
Okay. I'm back. Then why would Uncle Sigmund and the others pull something like that?
Could they have signed a new contract? With the Society, perhaps? I find that unlikely. During the Liberal incident, the Society had a fleet of foot soldiers they referred to as enhanced Jaegers. If they were to launch a full-scale attack on Crossbell, I'm certain they would have used what is already at their disposal. That makes more sense. In other words, there would be no need for them to outsource the job to another corps.
That lets us narrow down the list of suspects. Given the circumstances, it'd only be natural to assume that the attack was by order of the Imperial government, which is a misconception our guilty party stands to benefit from. Moreover, they would also need the funds to enter a long-term contract with one of the highest-ranking corps on the continent. It can't be. Sounds like you got the picture.
At times, the truth can be found in the very last place we wish to.
Hold on a moment.
Are the two of you suggesting...
There's only one suspect we know who ticks all those boxes. Wait, maybe we shouldn't be jumping to conclusions. Lecter, Kilika, thanks for telling us all this. I know this is a difficult spot, given your positions. We'll take it from here. We should... Hello? This is Bannings from the Special Support Section.
Thank goodness! It finally went through! Lloyd, it's Cecile!
Cecile? You sound frantic. What's going on?
It's Arios. He came to the SSS building just now.
Arius was there?
Yes, and then he took Key away with him.
What?
I tried to stop him, but Kia, she... Actually, this will be easier to explain in person. Could you come back as soon as you can?
We'll be right there, Cecile. Stay put and wait for us.
What's going on?
You look like you just saw a ghost. Arius went to the SSS building and took Key away with him. The hell?
Why would he do such a thing?
We have to get back to the SSS building right away! Kilika, Lecter, sorry, but we've got urgent business to take care of.
Of course. Be careful.
Good luck, guys. I guess that little ankle biter really was the key to everything. You think they'll make it in time?
Perhaps. Though, I can't imagine it will prove an easy task.
Cecile!
Lloyd!
Tell us what happened to Kia!
You said she was taken by Arios? It's true. Arios came by, all dressed up in his new white uniform. He said that he'd come to pick her up, and she just nodded.
Are you kidding? You mean Keto went with him willingly?
That's the way it seemed to me. I thought it was strange that she would leave without letting any of you know, so I tried to stop her. But Kia told me that it was fine. Zeit was agitated, but Kia's words seemed to calm him down. Speaking of Zeit, he doesn't seem to be around. He wandered off on his own after those two left. I assume he was trying to follow them, but I couldn't say for sure.
What in the world is happening?
Could it be that she had plans with Shizuku? Could it be that she had plans with Shizuku today? I thought that might have been the case, but it didn't appear to be. From what Arios said, it seemed as if they were heading to Michelin.
Michelin?
Yes, he mentioned having a boat prepared. Where else could their destination be if not the resort? Michelin has been on lockdown for the last few days. Why would he choose to take her that of all places?
Damn. Something's definitely off.
We should follow them, Lloyd.
Yeah, we have to secure a boat for ourselves. Sorry, Cecile, but could you look after the place a bit longer? We're gonna go chase them down.
Of course. Be careful out there. I didn't like the look on Kia and Arya's faces. They seem so solemn. Whatever it is they're doing, it must be something gravely serious.
Noted.
We have to find them and get to the bottom of this. I'm glad we managed to secure a police boat at least. As far as I'm aware, Michelin has been completely sealed off. Most of the staff for the theme park and resort have also left.
I get roll that they might be headed for the wetlands. But either way, the safe bet is headed for Michelin first. Ellie, did you manage to get a hold of Maribel?
No, I haven't been able to reach her in days. The aftermath of the attack on the IBC must be keeping her workload heavy.
Well, putting her aside, do you think we'd kill it that jackass Lecter told us was true?
You refer to the possibility of the culprit behind the raid not being Erebonian, but rather our mayor-turned-president, Dieter Preuss? Lloyd, please don't worry for my sake. I admit I'm concerned that I haven't been able to contact my grandfather since yesterday, but I did manage to get in touch with Helmer. He said there's a possibility he's being detained at Orcus Tower. That bodes poorly.
Not exactly an innocent verdict, huh?
No, it isn't. Once you start thinking of Mayor Preuss as the one pulling the strings behind these incidents, then things start to fall into place. Maybe too well into place. That would make the Red Constellation and the Society not invading forces, but collaborators that he hired. Then there's Vold's demonization. Even the cult incident could have possibly been a part of his master plan. The DG cult too? Okay, Vold is one thing, but you think he had ties with Joachim?
I don't want to believe it.
Well, to be fair, I doubt they would have had a direct connection to one another. From Joachim's words and behavior, I've no doubt he was the mastermind behind the incident he caused in May. But we can't completely discount the possibility that she might have been manipulated without even knowing it.
The mystery of who moved Kia from the Sun Fort was never solved either.
Someone had to sneak her into the Schwartz auction. And whoever it was, they were just some Joe Schmo. The Mafia was all over that shindig. Whoever did it has to be on the level of someone like Yin, or an enforcer.
Yes, Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section speaking. About damn time I got through! Put me on speaker! Tio's gonna hear this too! Yona, right. I'm switching now.
Has something happened, Yona?
No, I just wanted to. Of course something happened! It's Crossbell's orbital net! I found something prowling on it. And it's one hell of a monster. Monster?
What are you talking about?
At first, I found this really weird data structure stored in the fringes of the network. I couldn't make heads or tails of the arrays, so I just threw it off as garbage. After digging a little deeper, I found out it was running a souped-up version of the code the Society was using.
The Astral Code. Will that make the data you found another trap laid by the Society?
I mean, I doubt it. This data's been online for about 5 whole years. That's basically as old as Crossbell's orbital network itself.
Yes, it is. It was the IBC that proposed the establishment of the orbital network to the state government. Ever since, the Foundation's technology has become commonplace in Crossbell, and the IBC has only gotten more and more involved. It's gotten to the point where the IBC knows the network structure inside and out.
There's only one thing that could mean.
Yona, you referred to this code as a monster just now. What exactly is it going to do? What do you think I've been trying to analyze this whole time? I can say this much for sure, though. It's huge. The scope of this system could even cover the entire orbital network. The crazy part is, it looks like it's been built to correlate with another system, like a real one.
A real one? Do you mean real as in physical? Something that's not on the Orbital?
Yeah, it includes every sector of the geofront. They built some kind of device that links them to Orcus Tower before rerouting them all to Michelum. Michelum of all places! Michelum? Wait, I did the wrong voice. Fuck. Michelum? What a goddamn coincidence. I'm gonna get back to picking this thing apart. I'll call you when I know more. I don't know what you guys are up to, but you better watch each other's backs. Got it? I know they call it network for a reason, but it's like having a damn spider web under the city.
It's hard to say what such a large-scale system could possibly be for. But there's only one person I can think of outside of the Foundation or society capable of creating it.
We have to keep pressing forward to Michelin. Kia and Arios are waiting for us there, as well as all the answers we've been looking for.
The Peltos.
That should be enough.
The Peltos.
Is it the one at the top of the Castle of Mirrors?
Yes, I believe so.
Check out the water, too. It's got this kind of weird shimmer to it. You know what's going on, Teotot?
The spiritual energy in the atmosphere is rising. It appears to be emanating from the direction of the theme park.
Just like the bell. I'm willing to bet that's where we'll find Arios and Kia.
Right, let's go!
Just my fucking luck. Oh my god. Why is it not staying put? There we go.
Rapid increase in spiritual pressure detected. Everyone, be on guard.
What?
Isn't that...
The same monster that appeared in the wetlands.
I can sense the higher elements at work as well.
We can't afford to hesitate. Commence the assault! You got it.
Roger!
Let's go. Yeah. Yeah.
Take Rising Sun! Let's go.
I'm not gonna bother voicing the other characters. I'm just gonna do Rising Sun, and maybe... Yeah, I'm just gonna do Rising Sun. I won't talk for the rest of this fight. I just want it to be raw as fuck there. Actually, maybe I could have done this quicker, but I forgot to... I don't know what Randy says at the beginning. Because I don't watch that video. So... whatever. Anyways... Gotcha. Smash! Too slow. My turn. Right.
What the hell was a cryptid doing here?
A very good question. I am, however, almost certain the rise in spiritual pressure is directly related. It's just like what happened at the Moon Temple. The tolling of the bell could be related.
I can't believe Arios would drag Kia into the middle of all this. There's no time to waste. Let's head inside.
Right! Roger!
Yeah.
Aroma grass.
That was Mishy's flower bed!
Well, I guess we got another one of these bad boys. Okay.
It's the same cryptid from the East Highway!
Let's take it out.
I guess I'll just have to ad-lib this shit, because I forgot what he said at the beginning. Let me think what I can...
Let's do this. Death Scorpion!
Activating Zero Field.
That's a big boy. Space art, right? Yeah, that's a big boy space art. Bro, I remember cleaning house with this shit and watching that's how I play this game, dude. No fucking way. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. I went ahead and got another bottle of water while I'm at it, because I know I'm gonna need it. Because fucking Christ, my voice is going to suffer soon. This is the same place we encountered Campanella from the Society. And just after that, we found Kia in front of the castle, all by herself.
That's right. I can only hope the same happens this time.
Hope could only take us so far. We're gonna have to go and see for ourselves.
Yes, we should hurry.
Of mirrors. So much for this place being just an average theme park attraction.
Yes, the rising spiritual pressure is clearly coming from the structure. Presumably, the very top floor of it. Apparently, Belle was the one who commissioned this castle to be built in the first place. I just hope she isn't part of this.
We'll find out when we get inside. With any luck, we should be able to make it to the top.
It's the one from the old mine!
What? Did I have this thing on as a gatekeeper or something? On your guards, everybody. We have a cryptid to exterminate. Right! Damn it! Of course I get the hiccups now of all times. Fucking hell. I can still keep fighting. Okay. Alright, time to speed run this dungeon. We ain't got all night.
Look at all the lights. These seem to be particles of spiritual energy ascending toward the top of the castle.
The entrance to the stairs! Ray, someone went and closed it. Now the paths on either side are open instead.
I've never known that to happen before, and I've been here more times than most. Could this really be her doing? I can hear the sound of machinery deeper inside. Something about it is peculiar. We will need to be on guard if we plan to continue.
There's no turning back at this point. We'll do whatever it takes to reach the top. We're gonna confront Arios and take Kia back! My eyes usually go a long fucking way. does that? What the fuck? Oh. I guess I'm just stupid. Confusion shenanigans. No ways. My phone's battery getting low. Yep. Damn, we're gonna have to hurry this shit up then. We made it. Yep, top floor.
But there's no sign of Kia or Oreos. I failed to sense this the last time I was here, but I believe there's a hidden area behind that large mirror.
There is?
Yes, the spiritual energy is flowing there, as if being drawn inside, which likely makes it our final destination. It must be.
What do you know? I actually managed to catch up to them. Yeah. SSS, ready your weapons. We're taking Kia back, no matter what. Right.
Yes.
Roger Wilco. Faint particles of light are being drawn into the mirror. Looks like stepping into this mirror will take us straight through it. Kia, we're coming! Let's go.
Is that?
What the hell?
But why?
Kia! Oreos! Bell!
Line, everyone. So, you've finally come. Belle, explain yourself. I I just don't understand. Why are you doing this? Isn't it obvious? As a rightful descendant of the Croix family, the inheritors of the goddess treasure, it is only natural that I carry out the duty bequeathed to me.
The goddess treasure.
It can't be. You mean like the one they found in the burrow? The Oriole? So, you already know of them. That simplifies things. The Septarians, 7 treasures bestowed onto mankind by Aeos in times past. One of them had been passed down through my family, generation after generation. That is, until 1200 years ago.
What are you even getting at with this?
A set of unfortunate circumstances caused us to lose the divine gift we'd been granted. As a result, the Croix family set into motion a grand plan to resurrect our Septarian, no matter the cost. The land of Crossbell itself was an essential piece of the algorithm, the foundation for our greatest ceremony yet. Algorithm? Are you referring to whatever system it is that's been exploiting the oral network? Why, yes, I am. It is a feat of magical science, a confluence between oral engineering and the Croix family's alchemy. Without it, such an outlandishly large and complex ceremony could never be feasible. A ceremony made possible through magic and science, as well as alchemy.
Now I get it. It's all coming together. The alchemists who built Stargazer's tower and supplied the cult with their advanced technology. It was the Croix family. Wasn't it? For real?
That must be the case. The logic adds up perfectly. Then that would include the cradle key was slumbering in. Naturally, it was delivered to the cult by the Croix family hundreds of years ago. We granted them their object of worship, and in turn, they did as we bade them.
Then it's just as I thought. The DG cult was only a tool.
One that the Croix family manipulated from the shadows to achieve their own goals. Correct. You can think of the cult as nothing more than an ensemble cast of puppets. Though I doubt the poor dears ever had any awareness of that little fact. Well, how was that? Enough backstory for you? Oh, and I should add that Orios here has no prior connection to the Croix family. He is merely endorsing our project from a professional standpoint, as a trusty collaborator.
Orios! What the hell has gotten into you? You really just gonna keep playing make-believe with this chick? Is that how you see it? You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab a charger so my phone doesn't die with the cord.
I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. I'm gonna figure out how I can maneuver it in a way that, works. This here. Ooh, I have to unplug that boy. We're gonna have to adjust this because. Whoa! Okay. This is dicier than I thought.
Now what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Maneuver this in such a way that it won't fall over. Probably not. There we go. Now it's sideways. Fuck the.
Maybe there's a longer door.
I don't think so. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it being sideways. Alright, time to unlock it.
You're not entirely wrong there. I agree in some respects.
Well, I never!
But even so, they possess the power required to bring about the change I seek. So long as that's the case, I'll gladly go along with this little fantasy of theirs. Even if I have to spit on the face of Adios herself to do it.
Unbelievable.
How could you?
Honestly, this is all a bit too much to take in. I'm still not sure what to make of everything we've heard. But I do know one thing. The one thing I can say for sure. There's no way in hell I'm letting you drag Kia into this delusion! Please, Kia, you have to come back to us! I don't know what lies they've put in your head, but you're still the same Kia we all know and love. There's no reason to put yourself through this. You should be with us, smiling, not sitting there in pain.
Well, Kia, it has made his case perfectly clear. But what is it that you desire?
Kia,
What's wrong?
Keto, think about what it is you really want here. Don't you want to run over to us? Jump into Lloyd's arms the way you always do? Isn't that where you feel safest? Where you feel most at home?
That's right. I know you think what you're doing here is for the best. But what matters most to us is your well-being. It always has been.
Tio,
Well, isn't this a tender-hearted moment? Ouroboros!
So, you were in league with one another after all. Oh no, I prefer to call it a mutually beneficial arrangement. Good day, everyone. I take this to mean that your preparations are complete.
But of course, I dare say you'll be pleased with the progress that has been made. Yours too, yours too. All that remains is to tend the cube. I wouldn't be opposed to waiting until your guests have finished up with their little melodrama over there. But we really should be getting this show on the road. It's almost up.
Mine, so it is.
Who are you talking about?
Time's almost up for what? The invasion. The Imperial Republican armies are at our doorstep.
Why don't you make yourselves comfortable and enjoy the show? I don't believe this!
It's really happening!
But the defense force stands no chance of stopping them.
Correction! We already have the key to doing so. She's right there. President Croix!
Uncle!
To our guests from the Society, you have my deepest gratitude for cooperating with our project. You as well, Arios. Belle. Everything seems to be proceeding smoothly.
Yes, so far.
The rest is in her hands. There you have it, Kia. You understand what you must do, yes? You are the only one who can deliver us from this crisis.
it so much, dude.
Good girl.
This is literally my favorite track in the whole damn game. Hopefully my voice should be fine. Because, holy fuck, this moment is going to fucking kill my vocal cords.
The heck's going on here? All this converted normal energy is pouring into Orga's tower! Kia, no! No! Don't do this!
I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull off, but it's here!
You must stop them!
The divine blade of wind. If you wish to pass, you'll have to go through me. Come, SSS. Prove to me that you can muster up the strength. The strength to overcome the barrier that Sergei Guy and I could not. Don't let him rattle you. It's 4-1.
We have to create an opening somehow! Aeon system activate! One target to neutralize.
Ah! Arcane Gale! Let's go.
I know this is scripted, so... Like, he just deals way too much damage, you know? And we just deal way too little damage.
Gale!
I forgot he had an ass crap! Okay, that's actually fucking badass, dude. At least 6,000 damage.
Even now, we're no match for him.
You lack focus. As you are, you'll never be able to protect what's important to you.
Fret not. Their lives will be spared. If your concentration were interrupted, the outcome would suffer for it. And we wouldn't want that, now would we?
I know. I won't hesitate anymore!
Kia! No! Stop! Fuck. My vocal cords. I think they're fine. But I think I broke my finger leaning on it. Looking at this, after looking at the trailer, gives me a crackhead theory. I mean, not Legends Arceus. I meant Legends Zeta A. Lumios is a giant alchemical circle, isn't it? This light! The hell's happening?
It's the seventh element! Their spiritual density is reaching critical levels!
Kia? A rousing success. And with that, the Sectarian of Mirage is resurrected at last. Actually, I stand corrected, for this is the birth of a being that transcends its predecessor, the Septarian of Zero! The Septarian of Zero?
This can't be happening.
Everyone.
Kia, is that really you?
Yes. Let's go, Belle.
No.
As you wish. Take care of them, if you would, Arias.
Understood.
Kia!
Where are you going?
I'm sorry, and thank you for everything. Never forget that I love you all.
God damn, I'm almost out of water. Maybe go back downstairs and grab some more water again. Aha! That you, shrimp?
Wow! Look at you, all floaty and glowy!
Kia, or no, perhaps it would be more appropriate to call you the Divine Child, as the cult did. You have my deepest gratitude for making your second coming to this world. As the current patriarch of the Croix family, it is my honor to welcome you.
I believe we can dispense with the formalities, Father. We must go and pick up our newly received gifts.
Ah, yes. How could I forget?
My, but it does warm the heart to see my hard work finally come to fruition.
To you, the inheritor of one of the great treasures power. On behalf of the Grand Master of Ouroboros, allow me to congratulate you on your rebirth.
They are hardly adequate for such a momentous occasion, but I hope you accept these gifts. Please, take them.
Thank you.
Uh-oh, I'm out of water. Took 5 bottles of water. And I'm out. No, no.
Holy shit!
Whoa, they're so cool!
Those are some fine toys.
Divine archaisms, ions.
Okay, all right.
Three interfaces through which the miracles of a septarian can be performed.
They exceed every expectation I could have had. Thank you, our esteemed guests from the Society. We are in your debt.
It's the least we can do to repay your gracious financial assistance. I should be thanking you for providing me an avenue to apply all the data we accumulated from the Gordius series.
Lest we forget, this too is the will of our Grand Master. There is no need to feel indebted to us. How generous of you. Kia, will you do the honors?
Yes, right away.
just how much carnage. I remember there being a lot of fucking carnage, but that's just excessive. This can't be! The 5th Armored Division has been completely wiped out? I can hardly believe it myself! Some sort of humanoid weapon showed up and it just mowed them down like they were nothing! That's preposterous! No matter. We will not tolerate this act of defiance. Activate the railway guns! Target Crossbell City. Avoid densely populated areas. Our goal is to send them a message. Yes, sir. Yeah, this moment is cool as shit. Whoa, Nelly! Holy shit! Bravo! Bravo! The Septarian of Zero, eh? Fitting name. All it touches turns to no! Three pinnacles of the Gordius series, all in unison. Through the divine child, they are able to act autonomously as the agent of her miracles. This will make for a most fascinating report. I can hardly wait to submit it. It's impressive, no doubt. That it is. And yet, this is only beginning. Isn't that This moment marks Crossbell's consecration as the continent's promised land. The might of the Empire Republic is no more. But from this hallowed ground, a new order shall ascend. And the world over will bear witness as the Croix family's righteous ideals become reality. God, my vocal cords are gonna feel that for God knows how long. I can't believe this.
Please, someone, tell me this is all just a bad dream. I wish I were able to. Not even nightmares would be this cruel.
You could be right. Behind every miracle is a harsh reality.
There they are! Secretary McLean, are you alright? Oh, hell.
Resistance is futile. Huh? That voice! The defense forces already secure the perimeter surrounding Michelin. Please, surrender peacefully.
Well,
How could you?
well done, Second Lieutenant Seeker. It's time I return to Orcus Tower. I'll leave you to handle the rest.
Yes, sir!
Wait! Stop! I have one question for you, Arios. Just one more question. You've been collaborating with the Croix family for years now. If that's the case, then... Did you kill Guy Bannings? Are you the one who took my brother from me?
Huh? It could have been.
You being serious here?
Yes. That's exactly right.
Holy shit! My vocal cords are going to feel that for weeks. I'm gonna need lots of water and rest after all that. I can honestly scarcely believe all of that was me. I think this might be, so far at least, my magnum opus. I need to take some time to just... I screwed up my voice big time, but it was worth it. I will see you all on the flip side when my voice recovers from this ordeal. Dubbing all that felt like a boss fight. Oh my god. Yeah. See you all around. Have a good one.